Sounds good. Hey, it's on. Hi, everybody. It's episode 2 of Come Knit Without Kim. We miss you.
We miss you, Kim.
Aww. But they all decided to come out and help me out just to put a video up for everybody. So I'm Sam, Kermit Von Frog 12 on on Ravelry and on YouTube. Kermit Von Frog on Instagram and on Twitter.
Hi, I'm Liz FM on Ravelry and Liz Farley Metzger, I think, on Instagram. I don't know what I am on Twitter.
She's the travel correspondent.
I'm something on Twitter too.
And here's LCI, Kathy Canuel.
Kathy Canuel on Instagram and YouTube, and I guess SDG Creations on Facebook.
And Ravelry.
Oh, Kathy Canuel on Ravelry.
So welcome to another episode without Kim.
Oh.
We just probably won't do a full blown out episode or anything, but we just want to put something up.
You say that now. But he's like, I'm going to do a short video. 45 minutes later.
I'm still here. I guess I had a lot to say.
The yard store will close and we'll still be in here.
They had a class earlier, so we had to wait till they were done. We're like, and Kathy's like, well, it's empty now. I'm like, oh, I didn't know they left.
Because we're observant.
It was a crochet help class.
I didn't know they left either.
I didn't bring my props today. You know why? Because it's not Come Knit With Us. This is Come Knit Without Kim.
Oh. And we don't have our fan today. Did you take the fan home?
The picture.
I
It wasn't
didn't.
me. It must
I
be.
didn't take the fan home. Yeah, we don't have the picture.
It must be me. I must have it.
I should pull
I
up
know
my
I
phone
didn't
and
keep it
show
because I never
everybody.
keep anything. I've got so much junk in my house,
Yeah.
I just don't keep anything.
It's all right. Guess what we had for lunch today? She had vegetables on vegetables
With some meat.
with some meat. and Liz and I and her husband went to a Lebanese restaurant, and it was really, really good. That was the
Very
best
good.
baba ganoush I've had.
That
I
was
don't even
very
know
good.
what that is. I want to know.
It's like eggplant puree with
It's like hummus, but it's made with eggplant.
and it's just delicious.
Ooh.
Vinegars in
I
it.
need this in my life.
Good.
That
Yes,
sounds
you
like it could
do.
be paleo.
And you can make it paleo.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay,
you need to start
remind me.
Googling these recipes.
Yeah.
I never
And
knew what it was.
we both have the Arabic salad.
Yeah, the Arabic salad,
I
which
can't
was
Google something
like
I've never
cucumber-
heard of.
cucumbers
pepper,
and mint and
mint, thyme.
tomato.
It was good.
It was good, but it was chunky
good.
salad.
It was like a chunky,
it wasn't like
chopped,
a lettuce salad.
square-shaped julienne thingy. And then we had some delicious hummus,
Yeah.
saffron rice. You can't have the rice.
My mouth is just
Can
watering.
you have hummus?
Well, it's made out of chickpeas, so I just know that I can't have. It's just I don't.
I don't know
what.
what the whole what you can or
No legumes, no beans, but I make an amazing cauliflower hummus.
Ooh, that sounds great.
Really good.
She talks about her paleo stuff on her channel. Check
Yeah,
her
she's
out.
got a paleo podcast.
Even my mommy watches it.
I
Hi,
have-
say Candy. Oh. I'm thirsty.
She's
I need to hydrate.
I have to get my thing.
Mason jar down. Epic. Heard around the world. Well, I don't have any props
It's
today
a triple
because
sippy. It's a trippy.
it's a trippy. It was a trippy. Trippy sippy.
Oh, that
A
is
trippy.
cute.
We have to wait for the light to dawn occasionally.
Just wait, it's choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo.
Oh!
I'm so tired.
She has a new family member.
She's a new family member who
Her
kept her
dog.
up.
Yes. You want to tell a story about Darby?
Darcy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
The nickname is R2 Dartu.
Yeah, that's what it is. R2. She's the poor little thing. We adopted her. She just was recently attacked by another dog, and she's got, I won't get into details, but horrific injuries
Around her.
on her neck.
Scruff, yeah.
Changing her bandages, and sometimes in the middle of the night, and just
a day for the baby.
It's because she's in a pretty critical condition, but she is in really good spirits, and she's great. It was not the way that we planned on having a dog. It's kind of like dog ownership, baptism by fire. So hopefully we're getting the worst out of the way, you know. But she's just the sweetest, most precious thing. I can't even.
What did you say? You and your husband decided that this is the first time you guys felt like you had to adult or something?
It's the first time that we feel like honest adults. Like
raising a family.
Like we have children, but it's like somehow being the adults that are responsible for this dog. Not that, obviously children, I don't know how to describe it, because like I was saying before, like you feel like
There's
you have...
more of a support network for children than there is for pets.
Right, and so now we feel like we're kind of swimming out to sea, like...
What do we do?
Yeah, and having her so very, and I've never had to deal with anything like this with my children, never, thank God, right? So it's just a completely new thing. But anyway, yeah, R2 Dartu is because she's so like wrapped up. She's got gauze, which taped on, and then a towel around the gauze, which gets taped on. And this is how the vet told us how to do it. And then a t-shirt over the top of this setup so that she can't like scratch it and push the...
Because she can't wear a cone of shame there.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
The cone of shame would be exactly where her injury is, so this is how we have to, like, do the cone of shame. So she's, like, totally padded, and she sits, and she looks like just a cylinder of a dog, you know? And she's so cute, and she's, like, totally like a, you know, like a neck brace, right, almost? And she can't turn her head. So she's sitting, and, like, you pet her, and if someone's sitting next to you, and she wants to look at that person, she gets on her feet, on her front 2 feet, and she kind of goes like this.
R2-D2.
To like look at the other person, and then you pet it, and she kind of goes like this to go back, you know, and it's like so pathetic that we laugh and we call her R2 Dartu.
I love it. R2 Dartu.
But
awesome.
she's the sweetest thing. She's so wonderful. She's the kindest little dog I've ever known in my life.
She's beautiful.
And you said she was in foster care for 4 years, but she's an adult. I mean, she's not, but she's like a...
Yeah,
An older
so
adult.
with our friends, we got her from our friends, and they were already planning on giving her to us. Just because they work, you know, and she
Needs more energy.
needs more energy. She has a lot of energy.
She's part shepherd. What do you
Even
want?
sick, she's like, she gets up and she gets so excited, she's wagging her tail, she starts going around in circles. Even, you know, injured as she is, and it's difficult, but she's like, she's so energetic, even in this state, and we're almost like, you need to calm down, we don't want you ripping anything open, it's just like, so anyway. Yeah, so they were already gonna give her to us, and then this happened, and she's requiring all of this care, and it's like, we'll just bring her, because I'm home all day.
Yeah.
You know, so. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, we have a new family member, and we love her, and your prayers and well wishes for our little Darcy, R2 Dartu, would be much appreciated.
This is so heavy.
It's beautiful though. You didn't show them to me?
Not like yet.
I'm like, did you show them yet?
Have you been in here?
I'm tired.
She poor thing. I'm filled up with Lebanese.
You are.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
I
I
sounds
got my
delicious.
husband lamb shank. Let me forget to take that.
Now I need to like look up paleo Lebanese recipes because I'm so like, there's this one,
And then they have all the spices you need there.
I love Indian food too, and I looked up, there's a recipe for tandoori chicken that I pinned to my Whole30 on my Pinterest board. That chicken is like, oh, and my husband hates Indian food and he loves that chicken and I love it too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a plus or not. I love Indian food and I still loved it, so.
It's a plus that both of you liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I told him, try it. You might like it.
Like
You might like it. And if you don't like it, it's only one meal. Only one meal out of your whole life that you might be disappointed in. And she looked at me and she's like, how are you not a mom? That's a mom thing.
That's totally what I was like, what is...
Well, it's because now you're a mom to everyone now. So it's like,
Just rubbed off.
it just gets spread
It's
out.
that natural bossiness. That's
Yeah,
what
that's what it is.
Everybody is entitled to my opinion.
Well, we are. You're usually right, you know. So it's like, hey, what would Liz do? I don't know.
That's the newest thing. Yeah,
Oh,
let's do.
Lord.
Well, I don't have any rainbow
anytime
shout out
soon.
list with me today, so we'll just say hi to all of our...
Hi, everybody.
Everybody.
Everyone, and Drew.
Andrew.
Drew.
Well, actually, I wanted to say hi to Sean. Did you see Nitty Cub when he posted a photo of he watching Kim and I? And
Yes.
I just got to the part about hashtag furry bits. bits. And I just want to say hi.
Hi, Kitty Kim. Yes, and hi, Navi. I'm sorry I didn't take a picture of Lebanese food.
Yeah, and Navi posted all of us for Women Crush Wednesday.
I know he was going to do that because he
sweet.
texted me and said, could you please send me photographs of everybody? I'm like, okay.
Oh my gosh, that like made my whole week. I was
Right?
like,
I've never been anybody's woman crush anything.
You're my
That was
woman
very
crush.
sweet. Aw, that was
But I
very
crush
sweet.
on everybody, so.
But yeah,
Yes.
Navi, you're in Chicago. You went to meet Disneyland.
I saw that. He was at the meat market.
He was at a meat market, like a butcher.
And that was not the
A
meat market
real
we
meat-
expected
no.
you to be at.
No, like a meat market with tables and tables and tables full of raw cut up meat, like one would expect in Chicago, home of, the
I'm trying to
slaughterhouse. So he went to meet Disneyland. So in Chicago, I'm sure
What's
there's
wrong with
plenty
you?
of lesbian. Now you've got me doing it.
It's like,
Rainbow
what are you
shout out.
trying to eat? You know I
Lebanese
food.
restaurant.
Rainbow shout out.
am. So it's appropriate.
Hey, Kathy. What are you knitting on?
I'm trying to make ankle socks. I'm just trying to count. I need to do one more row. Okay.
Okay.
This is why I'm trying to count.
Isn't this
so it's
pretty?
cool.
It's her sun yarn.
Yeah.
Because her son's birthstones are in it.
Yeah, one of them is August, so it's peridot.
And you know what? My son's birthstone's in it too.
Oh, the
Emerald.
Oh, nice.
pretty.
So May. And then so my son's one of them is February, so amethyst, and one of them is August for peridot. So every time there's like a purple and green combination, it reminds me of them.
It's very pretty. I love it. And it's
It's
called
really pretty.
clearance yarn.
Clearance
Yes.
yarn. Yeah, I don't even remember what kind it is. It just was $2, so it was mine. So it's like
Clearance yarn. Hey Liz, what are you working on?
This is I'm doing a cuff down sock for the first time in forever.
Hi Kay.
Hi, Kay. And it's in the blueberry waffles pattern. Who has knitted these? Somebody
I've done
has
that.
knitted these recently.
Well Kay did.
Did Kay? I was trying to think.
And then she started knitting it with like an altered blueberry waffle. And I think I did.
Yeah.
And then they switched it back to the Hermione's Everyday Sock.
Yeah.
It does a beautiful job, this
Yeah,
blueberry
it's
waffle.
on a variegated yarn. I don't know how well you can see this.
Not very well. Hi! It's a beautiful colorway.
It's Pagewood Farms Denali sock yarn, and the colorway's lavender field. So it's mostly purples with just little bits of like a really pretty pale green.
it's beautiful.
Can I ask you why you put stitch markers at the top cuff? I just want to
This
know.
is where I start.
Okay, so you,
So that's the start of the round. Just so I know that's where I've started the.
okay.
And so when I start, I always do. This is always the heel end of the sock. So wherever I start the
How come?
round,
Just
I
the
don't know,
how
it's
you
just
work
how
it?
I keep track of it.
And then you do 2 at a time, but on 2 different needles.
Well, this is the first time I've ever done this. Usually I do individual socks,
Yeah, that's how I do it.
one at a time, because all my socks are usually traveling socks, and so whenever I get done with one, whether it's the first of a pair or the second of a pair, I just cast on another one. So
Yeah.
I never have second sock syndrome.
Yeah, me neither.
But this is my only project at all now
She
because
stopped.
she stopped knitting. I'm gonna do for my Halloween knit this year. I'm gonna do Morticia, and I'm gonna start that in September. I don't want to get it done too much before Halloween. I'm gonna start that in September. I thought, well, I needed something just
To
that I
fill
can
in
work
August?
on to fill out August, and I thought, well, I'll knit socks, and maybe I'll get a bunch of it done.
I
haven't
think
done a
that's
cuff
beautiful.
down for a
I
while.
like that
It's
color.
cool. It is gorgeous. It's purple and green.
Oh, that's what it is.
Green, yeah.
She's like,
And we have purple and green and purple and green.
It's a really bluey purple, which I like.
You're on red.
I'm on red
Yeah.
today.
It's beautiful.
I'm making a mystery project, and that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
She's making it up as she goes along.
So she's
is
like,
true.
shut up.
Zip.
I was
Good.
almost like, I hope.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, if she might recognize it, but she may not. It's been 4 years, so
Yeah.
that's all I got to say about that. Anywho, the reason I have it timed is because last time when I said I can just keep filming forever, Then I remembered that my camera shuts off and restarts at 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give myself fair warning. So I wouldn't be like, what, is that on? We're so far away from you guys. I hope you can hear us okay.
Oh, I
I know,
know. No
it's
one
my
ever has trouble
concern.
hearing me.
I think we're loud enough.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping
No
so.
one has ever told me that I was not loud enough.
That's probably why they put us in this room.
Oh, I wonder. 'Cause we have too much fun and make other people jealous.
Well, yeah, come join us. You can knit with us anytime you want.
Immature is what boring people call fun people.
Immaturity is overrated.
Do I have to adult today?
Please don't make me adult.
Adult.
Then I found this one too. But no, it's like it's not gonna. I found where
You can
where
always
is it?
walk up to the camera.
I can totally.
No.
Rough.
Today, you have to show them.
Oh, that makes me think of Dennis.
Oh,
Dennis and
Rudy.
Rudy.
Hi, Dennis and
Hi,
Rudy.
Dennis and Rudy.
I mean, you guys have probably all seen that a million times, but I love it. That was when that night, and we were so tired and zonked out on the couch from all the trauma and the drama.
Yeah.
And then we started
The
looking
dogma.
up. We started looking up
The dogma.
Yeah. We started looking up
Amazing.
sad dog memes. Because they were making us laugh.
Mom,
And
he's
we
touching
found out
me.
This night, please don't make me adult. We're like, yes.
That's exactly how I feel.
It's exactly what we were talking about, how we're adults now.
Well, Kathy, do you have anything that you finished with you or no? Like a finished object?
No. I do.
You do.
This is like a world record. I have had, what, 5 in the last...
I know.
I'm not even going to try
Never
anymore with her
happens.
around.
You can't see
I'm like,
very
wait.
well. I will
I
bring this
always-
back for the
No,
next
that's
episode
such a
of Come
big
Knit With Us,
thing.
but I
And-
finished the co-pilot.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I love it.
I think it turned out good.
It's
and
a wonderful pattern
I
for renovating.
successfully
We're all so
sewed a
excited.
zipper into my friend's sweater. I hand
looks-
sewed it. I did it. I
It's
did
so
it.
smooth. I mean, it's just...
You did a perfect job.
I was
I've never done that, and you have given me courage.
right. That did not happen. I'm giving you
Have you
courage.
done steaks yet?
I did a steak. You
Oh.
weren't there? Because I did it here, and it was when Jean, the Pharaoh Queen, was here.
Oh, I think I was here.
And I
now that
was
you mention it.
steaking the hand mitts that she,
Yeah.
and I was shaking the whole time so bad
Uh-huh.
because I was so nervous. And Kim's like, it's okay, it's okay,
Yeah.
it's okay. And I'm like, I'm cutting yarn that's the
See,
knit.
you've done like 2. Well, of course, I did sew a zipper into knitting,
You did.
but not by hand. This was by machine. But
I'm
then
afraid to do that because
but
I'm afraid I'm
then-
going to catch the yarn.
I did the lining by hand.
See, I don't do that.
So, but I haven't done a steek yet.
Steaks are scary and
This
fun.
is that bag I made for my mother-in-law, and it was too beautiful, and I kept it.
See, because every time I see that bag, I want it.
Well, it was one of those moments, right, where like I wasn't like I made her something else. I think I actually made her a pair of socks instead. But it was like I just knew there was no way in a million years she would love it as much as I loved it. You know?
Yeah.
So I kept it. Y'all understand. I can say that in front of other knitters.
And you didn't feel like making it hurt.
Not that much.
Not where it wasn't appreciated.
Yeah, because that's my hand spun. It's just like
Yeah.
the whole thing was just like, no, I can't give that away. That's mine now.
That's yours.
Yeah.
Hey Liz, did you wait? Let's see what time it is. You can go.
Go.
Liz has a finished object. I'm sure she'll show it off again on the next video because it's not going to show up very well here.
I also have a pair of socks.
Oh my gosh!
Walk it to the camera. I can do it. I don't mind being Vanna.
Vanna. That is Mountain Colors Crazy Foot in Sweetgrass colorway, and it's just vanilla socks with the fish lips kiss heel.
They're very,
Because that's
very
the
pretty.
heel that I do when I do toe up socks.
That's a good heel. I like that heel.
It is good, and I'm now brave enough to do cup down for a while because I've done enough toe up that I know how long I can make the leg.
Yeah.
So. And I finished this. I think I was working on this last time.
Beautiful.
And that's just a pretty basic shawl in Aracuña Huasco.
I call that a shawlette.
Yeah, shawlette. The pattern name is Pretty Basic. This is Vanna, I wish to take it up. But actually, Pretty Basic is meant to be done in garter, and I did it in stockinette.
I like it.
And I just waited, and when I had 20% of the yarn left, then I did the edging. I just kind of, it's a heavily bought, but it's this
I get so
pattern,
excited
but I
about this row.
changed everything about it.
Yeah.
I'm thirsty again.
I get so excited with that row.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ding. You still saw that. It's about to cut off, is what it means. So what do you think would be funny if we kept talking? Because it'll restart. It'll restart.
Oh, it'll
for me.
restart?
Yeah, it
Oh,
just
cool.
it stops and then starts again, and I'm like, what did I cut out?
Or we could, or I could
The party will
do
never
it if you want me
know.
to.
This is more fun.
Okay.
I love this row because it's the one row I get to purl.
I'm just a pearl
that don't
in the
pearl.
world.
I love pearls.
It's
It's like a muscle relaxer because after knitting, if all I'm doing is knitting a stockinette, I get so tense in my hand that if I don't have a pearl to release that muscle,
Yeah,
I
'cause
break
you're
my
knitting-
needles.
You're knitting in the round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I enjoy a pearl. Give me a pearl.
I don't think it's any
You got
harder.
your pearl, you got your pearl. Sorry. Hopefully I cut that off.
I don't think it did.
I've never understood, and it's really advanced knitters that are like, will do everything in the world to avoid purling, and I'm like, really?
I don't
Well, I
mind
find it.
purling, but I definitely like getting better. Like it's
Yeah.
easier on me.
I like both.
Not fond of one-on-one,
I'm
one-by-one
AC/DC.
ribbing.
You can't even tell if it's on anymore. It's
You knit
on.
both ways.
What time does it say on the, who can go, hey Vanna.
Hey,
Hey
Vanna.
Vanna. What's it say in the numbers?
123.
Okay, so it restarted.
Yeah.
You started.
Okay.
And you don't know what you missed. And
I don't even, we won't know till I put it together tonight. And
That's assuming
Post
we
it.
remember what we talked about.
Right? I don't know.
Your ass twisting.
I just don't know.
I have a little hoarder's corner too.
Oh, she does. I saw it. I almost had Hoarder's Corner except for I already knit it.
Bought it in front of my husband, who was like, "Wait, what are you doing?" I'm like, "This is for your mother. She loves
Red.
red. It'll probably be for his mother."
Ooh, that is.
Yeah, this is
This
Emma
sparkle one?
Kristen's. It's Gherkin's bucket.
She is just.
Who is one of our local dyers that we all just adore. This is her shimmer sock yarn, so it's superwash merino and nylon and stellina, and it's gold stellina. So it's gold and sparkly and red. Looks like tomato sauce to me. And this is, these are two local things. This is a local dyer that dyes with native plants, and this is probably black bean, because that's what I always like. Ah, yes, black bean.
Yeah.
Sonoran Desert Dyed Fiber is the name of the dyer. This is her Desert Socks, which is 75% BFL and not superwash and 25% nylon. So.
Yeah, I love that yarn.
I'm making changes as I go. I don't want that color in there anymore.
You are good at just making up knitting as you go along.
Well, you know, it's called improv. I used to improv dance all the time. That was how I would compete.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's just, you basically know what you're dancing, and then you just go. James Dancing Geek knows what I'm talking about. It's like interpretive dance.
Interpretive knit.
Interpretive dance.
I like it. That's kind of what I do too. I hate patterns. for the
I
most
don't
part.
hate patterns. I enjoy them. I mean, I do them all the time. But when I have like random yarns that I'm like, I don't want to hold on to this anymore, but I want to make something out of it.
Mhm. I mean, I don't know. I don't hate patterns. I just would rather know how to do it myself. I hate depending on patterns, I guess is what I
Sure.
should say.
You know, the yarn's down for a reason. Yarn down!
But yeah, I knit the vanilla sock over and over again. I don't even.
Oh, sure. You know, well, once you have a pattern memorized, it's like in your body.
The method, yeah.
You know.
And some of us are control freaks.
Well, you know what? Liz is like the queen of cables and lace. That's all I've got to say.
I'm not knitting anything in October, is all I have to say. Because she's just going to get her Morticia shawl out.
Morticia is not, I mean, Boo Knits they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous, gorgeous shawls, but they're not as difficult as they look. They're it's a good introduction for timid lace knitters because it's the tremendous amount of bang for your buck. And I went out and bought, it was like
40 beads, what did you say, 40 ounces of beads?
yeah, it's like a brick of beads because I'm knitting it in sport weight because I want a tighter fabric than a lot of what Boo knits. I don't know the designer's name. She likes to use little tiny yarn and great big needles, and I don't want such an open
You like a
fabric.
denser
I like
fabric.
a denser fabric. So my Morticia is being knit out of sport weight.
Is it black?
Yeah, it's black.
It is so
lace.
hard for me to knit on. It is so hard for me to knit on.
Well, it's in memory of our pouty girl who, she was our kitty that lived to be 19 years old, and we always said her birthday would have been around Halloween, and she was a black cat with serious attitude problem. Actually, she was a serious attitude
cat
with a
doesn't
little bit
have
of black
serious
cat wrapped
attitude?
around it. She had no problem biting the human if the human did not do what she wanted the human to do.
And that's human spelled H-O-O-M-A-N.
You over there, do what I want. She was nice. She lived to be 19 years old, and she was our girly. And so this is the Pouty Memorial Morticia knit along. Well, it's not a knit along. I'm doing it by myself.
You're doing your own little knit along.
But anyhow, the back to what I was saying before. It's sport weight, so I had to get the beads that are, they're big beads to go on sport weight yarn.
I can't
I
wait to see
used
it.
size 8, I think. Not 6, but 8. And then that worked just fine, because I knit a shawl out of a sport weight, the Malabrigo Arroyo, that I used, because
That was pretty.
the original was a sock weight. It was a Susanna IC pattern out of the Jane Austen knits.
Oh.
I
remember that.
Georgiana? No, but it wasn't Georgiana. It was whatever the next one was. I don't remember. Anyway, and I used number 8 beads, and it went through the sport just fine.
I think
The
these are
sport just went through.
6s. But yeah, I mean.
The
I'm
lower
always
the
like-
number, the
maybe-
bigger the bead.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, then I used 6s. Okay. Sorry.
Anyhow, they're big. I ordered them online because
Okay.
to find like 1,500 size 6 black, well, they're
The matte black.
so
Yeah,
it's
but
not
they're
really
shimmery.
black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was laughing.
I've
Look
never-
at me pretending to know things.
I've never knit with beads other than that yarn that Drew sent.
Oh, it's actually really easy to do.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Even I don't mind.
It's
I'm
a
not
little
like
time-
scared of it.
It's
I
a
just-
little time consuming.
Oh, I know. It's fine.
It takes longer to knit because you have to put
Do
the
you
needle
prefer
down
to
and-
string them or crochet them on?
I've never started them on.
Crochet them on. Oh, with all my heart.
I've never tried I don't think I would like
No.
fiddling with stringing them in.
That's how Alita did it. She got one of those bead bowls that spin and you just string it onto the needle and
Yeah, and I mean, there's definitely ways to make that easier. But the knitting
just having to
process,
pull
you have
the
to.
yarn through
Yeah.
every bead
Every
that
bead.
I've heard
Yeah.
so many horror stories of people basically sanding their yarn so
Yeah.
they just break in the middle of the string of beads.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's tricks, but I'm just like, why? That's like with lace in general and sewing. I'm like, I know how, I just don't know why.
You actually both sit there knitting on socks. Some people would say the same thing.
Exactly. You know, we all have our thing, so it's just like,
Yeah.
I just don't know why.
It's like somebody said about weaving, and I'm like, that's the kind of thing that I can appreciate and think is gorgeous, and understand that it's a level of artistry that amazes
Right.
me, but it's not something I would ever want to do.
Exactly.
But for beads, just in general, I have it's called a Flegel beader.
Is that what I was thinking, right?
Yeah, so it's not a crochet hook; it's just like the whole piece of wire, and so you can thread. But then this got a little divot out of the end of it that you catch the yarn with that. So you can put like, depending, like 20 or even 50 really tiny little beads on it, and so you're not picking up. Because I live with cats. I live with 3 cats.
One of them tried to learn
And
how
one
to
of your
knit.
Yeah.
is like, which part do you choose?
I know.
Devin Freddy is like, Devin
Which part
Freddy is
do
like,
you choose?
I want to learn how to knit. Which part of this do you choose? So, well, in his defense, I was trying to take a picture of him with a sock cuff on his head while he was asleep on my lap.
He's like, what is this? What is this?
I went, oh, play!
You moved, not at me.
You're awake. I know you are.
So I have me having a bowl of beads sitting beside me while I'm trying to knit something in a house where the charge of the not so light brigade happens on a regular basis across the furniture and things are flying. I'm like, no. I do not want to try to pick up 5,000 tiny little beads on my tile floor.
I'm sure I'll try something. You know that I won the shipwreck shawl.
Oh, that Corley made?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it's so beautiful. It's black and it's got the crystal beads on it. It's
Oh,
beads
yeah.
on yarn weight so good. It feels
Yeah.
so good. What
It's
is the weight
fantastic.
about that makes
It makes it
and
drape.
just envelops you?
It makes it feel like a hug.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like a gorgeous.
Like
Speaking of things looking and feeling good, that Knitty Cubs shawl that he took the video
Did you
of
see
in
what
the
I said? It
dark.
looked like a Star Trek special effect from the original
Yeah.
series. Remember when they would show on the screen and they have some kind of like amoeba out in the sky? The way he was showing the video, I was like, it looks like a special effect from Star Trek's
That's
original
cool.
series. And he goes, I might be naming, because he's writing this pattern. He says he might name it Crystalline Entity.
Oh, that would be cool.
What? Because you're a Star Trek girl too.
Totally.
My suggestion for the name was Beyond Antares.
Oh,
because
that's good too.
that-
The
you know, that's
crystalline
name of
entity
it.
is like a never mind.
That's the.
It's like,
that's
yeah,
the
it's
new-
like branches.
That Star Trek's the new series,
Like,
the new next
It was very
generation.
rigid. It would be like a pile of knitting needles.
Yeah, so that
Yeah,
but
but it's beautiful. It's a good. Beautiful.
but it was a shiny yarn that
yeah,
he was knitting it in.
beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
And it had
Sparkly.
slight variation in the
Yeah.
color, and it was just, I literally thought it was like a special effect. It would look like it was moving like this when he was just
I
handing
don't know if
it
we're
over.
following him or not, or if he's following me. We need to hook up if we're not
Nitty Cub,
following
Yeah.
each other yet.
hashtag furry bits.
Oh,
You gotta be aware though, because Nitty Cub is not shy.
No, Knitty Cub is not shy.
Oh, sorry.
Knitty Cub is a
But-
very cute butt. It's furry. He's not shy about showing it.
Or his furry bits.
Or his teddy bear or his My Little Pony.
Well, he also, my favorite thing he has is he has a Kermit the Frog onesie. It's spectacular.
That sounds pretty awesome.
It is pretty
He
awesome.
sounds like a fun guy.
He is a very fun guy. Very well. Most of our friends here on Come Knit With Us and Come Knit Without Kim are awesome.
Are very fun
Yeah.
people.
I know right now, I'm sure nobody that watches my normal YouTube channel is watching this far into this, but if they are, go for it.
Kudos to you. Just think
No.
you could learn to knit and be like us.
I am wearing makeup though, so that counts, right?
I'm not.
I'm not.
I got on my
don't own
Beverly
makeup.
Hills, Anastasia Beverly Hills artist palette again because I just can't leave that dusty rose alone.
I want that palette so bad.
I'm gonna lend it to you. I'm gonna lend it to you because you brought me 2 palettes to try out. And I'm gonna lend it to you, and I don't mind sharing my makeup with you
Yeah.
because you got my cooties that I like.
Yeah, and
It's all about that base.
we sanitize it
Yeah.
in between, so it's not like
Yeah.
we're sharing. We're not actually. So
70% isopropyl alcohol in a
so
spray
just,
bottle.
you know, as this fine print.
Don't
Get
try
mad
this
at
at
us if you
home.
get an infection because you know it's sanitized. But okay,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I just see
I was
it.
just, I doubt anybody who watches my makeup channel is this far along. But like I said, thank you.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, I do have a few friends from Come Knit With Us that come watch my makeup videos, so I always enjoy that.
Sometimes when I miss you, I just go watch a makeup video. I mean,
I
don't
watch your videos all the time.
I'm not a makeup person. I don't own makeup. I've not owned makeup for decades because this is my face and this is what my face looks like. And you know, I figure once you get used to people with or without makeup, that's just how they look to you. And so, but sometimes I'll watch your videos just because I miss you and I want to watch
That
you.
makes me
I
happy.
do. I watch your videos all the time when I'm doing my makeup. I just sit there and I put them on.
Aww.
I don't comment every single time because I start feeling like a creepy stalker. Because I'm like, I love you so much. You're so great and wonderful, and everything about you is perfect.
See, I told you I said in the last Come Knit With Us video, you guys had stalkers. You just didn't know they were so close.
I start feeling weird, and I'm like, okay, because I know, like, you know me. The part of me is like,
People are reading these things.
other people will be seeing me commenting on your videos constantly. They're
Sam's
gonna think
mom
that I
is
have,
reading what
you know, like a giant lesbian crush on you or something.
Oh, I
giant
have Lebion.
lesbian crush on you.
Lesbianese. I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, look at her.
Oh.
I just think it's funny funny. And I'm like, because you know that I'm real, and I'm just like, I'm like schmoozy and sappy and cheesy, and that's just how I am. I like speak Hallmark Channel. That's like my whole.
I get that dialect completely.
You add
yeah.
beauty and happiness to the world with your words as well as the rest
No,
of
her
you.
comments always make me. I'm just like, dude, you just made my day.
I'm so schmoozy. I
She
don't want
needs
people
to
thinking
write
like
Hallmark cards.
that I'm like creepy, and I'm like, no, because I mean it. So I don't know if that makes it even more creepy or not. But yeah, so
I'm
I would
gonna
say I
change
don't
that
comment
color.
every time. It looks beautiful.
But this was just too. Meh.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Blob instead of mauve. It's blob.
It was too
Blue.
Mauve is a complicated color. It is. It's pucey. It's just complicated. The color of my lipstick, but my mother loves me to wear is mauve. That's her favorite.
You do look good in it.
I'm not wearing it.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying you do look good in it. Like when
Well,
you wear like
thanks.
purpley tones. And I know you don't like purple as much, but you look really good in purple.
Thanks.
You do.
I don't. I'm learning to like purple a lot more.
You were like the purple star of the universe.
Purple sparkles.
You're the black hole of my soul.
Purple and green go so well together.
They actually really
They
do.
do.
And
Yeah.
that's why I've always said that, I will deal with purple because it makes my favorite colors look so much better.
It's the complementary. So
Mhm.
yeah, the green and the purple, just like the blue and the orange and the
Or purple and yellow.
yellow and the purple. Oh no, yeah. So green and purple are not
I'm
that.
learning to love orange, so if I can learn to love orange, you can.
There I go pretending to know things again.
Yeah,
It's not the
yeah.
compliment.
Contrast, compliment.
It's the.
I don't know.
Is it no?
Grade
It's not
school was a
analogous.
very long
It's
time ago.
I taught this class and I can't even read
the opposite would be blue to orange,
Contrast.
purple to yellow,
Uh-huh.
green to red. So I don't know what
There's a triangle term.
whatever. Yeah.
And I have it in
Triad.
my book.
Triad.
It's something. Okay. It's really sad when I did teach that class and I can't tell you what.
I just know it works.
We had color wheel stuff in grade school.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
was really, really.
I have a
long
color
time
wheel
ago.
at my
Like
desk,
Yeah.
but
40-some
I trust
years
my
ago.
instincts, but I know that I learned the color wheel and that's where the instincts come from.
right. So I have the color wheel, but I don't read it. I look at it. So I don't know the words. I just know.
You understand the concept. You don't
Okay.
have to know the exact term.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know things.
You do know things.
I guess I do.
You know lots of things. I know that you like to put rusty orange with turquoise.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a kind of similar to yellow and purple, or to green and purple.
Well, I love like that red yarn you
Uh-huh.
have, like that color, and like aqua.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's like my soul song right
We know.
now.
We know.
Oh, snap.
And I gather that Liz's favorite colors are green and purple.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. My wedding was blue, but I like purple too.
Yeah.
Blue and white.
My favorite colors have always been green, red, turquoise, and yellow. I have 4. And I like them all together.
I seem to like every single color.
You can't not like a color
As
because you
long
feel like it's going to hurt its feelings.
Yes, she does. She does.
She says,
That's what
yellow's
she
lovely.
does.
I don't want to hurt its feelings. That was like one of the first things when I met her, she had to say.
Hallmark Channel. I'm like, oh, it's not. I mean, obviously that's funny, but no, seriously, it's like I think the artist in me, because I know
Some color's going to make something else look really good.
even if I don't like that color the way it is right now, I bet you if it was with the right color, it would look better. So like I just sort of know that, so I can't judge that color.
Oh, trust me. If you had grown up with an orange and yellow shag carpeting and orange and yellow contact paper on the wall of your room,
When did you come to my house?
you could judge those colors.
Wait, you know what?
Obviously, too,
I did it. The
in
problem with those colors
copious
was...
amounts. Certain colors are meant to be seasonings.
Yes. The problem with those
They're not
colors
the main
was
course.
I didn't like those colors as a child, and my mom did my whole room in them.
Yeah,
so
that was
made
the
it
popular
worse.
thing.
Yeah,
And
well, there's like these 2 tiny little windows in this big room. It's dark. It needs light colors, and so she did it in orange and yellow. And it's still the orange shag carpeting and little tiles that stick on the back. It's still in that room because you'd have to get a jackhammer to get it up. Anyway,
my
on to
bedroom
other
was
topics.
all pink. All pink.
Well, you were a ballerina. It was necessary for you to have a
I
pink.
picked green tutus. I wanted the green tutu. I didn't want the pink tutu. No, and actually the room that I grew up in is still pink. It's just my parents' bedroom now because I had the master bedroom as a child because I was spoiled. Because they wanted to give me room for a bar, and they put a bar up in my room so I could practice ballet.
B-A-R-R-E, not B-A-R.
Ballet bar. That's a good clarification.
Yeah.
Navi.
Yeah, not let me fly.
Mom's like, I know you don't like pink, but that was her favorite color is pink, so she was hoping.
She was hoping it would rub off. I mean, my grandma's favorite color was green. I don't remember that.
Actually,
I don't know what
two
mom's
of my brother's
was.
favorite colors, along with mine, is green.
I guess you probably could say aqua is my favorite.
Yeah, I know it's your
because it's like that's the one I go
That's your
back to
dominant.
over and over again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do really love every.
You love all colors, but that's like your babe.
Yeah.
Well,
Again?
yeah. So we have like maybe 2 minutes to say goodbye. Wow, that was 40 minutes.
There, see, I told you.
It's all for you, Kim. It's all for you.
Yes.
Thank you for stopping by, and hopefully we don't have to do too many more of these Come Knit Without Kims, because, you know, we miss our Kim.
Yeah.
It's the power of the bang. We need her bang.
We do.
And her heart and her bang. I'm going to shut that off now.
I'm picking up stitches for the gusset. It's serious.
Bye!
As I trip over everything that I had out here.
It's the red button on the
The red
top
button?
right. Yeah.